Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to another episode of the B-Side Podcast. Coming you live and direct from hot-ass Anaheim, California. You know what I mean? You might not be too loud. I was about to say you might be able to hear the fireworks in the background. But anyway, that's no time here and now. But once again, welcome for tuning in to another episode of the B-Side Podcast with your host, Rob Bobby Sellers. And you know, we got my hoop guys. We got one of them on here. The other one, I don't know where he's going to come on late. But you know who he is. The man, I think he's a Chicago White Sox fan, but he always saying them Cubbies. He say he is Chicago Bulls fan, but I don't know. He always be talking about them Nets. But I guess you can have a couple teams. Why not? But he always keeps it live and real. From the Windy City. You know who he is. My man, D Peasy. What's going on, man?
What up, Bob?
Hey, man, what's happening?
All is gravy, you know what I mean? Just got my New York-ish going on right about now. Vibing.
Hey, I know you guys been tuning in, but this is the first time I ever seen Dave with some glasses. He went out to New York City to rock the bells. He's doing big things, people. He goes everywhere. He went out to New York, rocked the bells, and he brought to New York City.
Yeah,
New York
brought it back
vibe.
with me with the shades in the house.
Over there. I thought it was Music Soul Child for a second. I thought a mic was just gonna just drop out and he gonna start singing. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was gonna start singing and things, ladies and gentlemen. But anyhow, DP, we waiting on C Nice. You know, who knows? Who knows? It was originally scheduled for 7:30, 8 o'clock. Hey, you know what I'm saying? But I'm sure C be on. No question. But what's up with you, DP? What's good with you, man?
Chilling, man. I had to wear the shades because I had the old man isms last night. You know what I mean?
Wait a minute.
No sleep isms. You know what I mean?
Old man isms. I'm not even going to dive into that.
Oh, bad back, can't sleep on your left side, right side. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Hey, lightweight. I got ice on me right now. I ain't gonna lie. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm not gonna show you that. I'm not gonna show you that. You know what I'm saying? It goes to all effects with see, yeah.
I'll show you this.
Yeah. See? And yeah. I'm gonna give myself
that's what I need right here.
Is it the golf swing? Is that what
Man.
it is? Is it the golf swing day?
Nah, it wasn't the golf swing, man. I don't know what that junk was. I just woke up like that. I'm going to say it was because I gave my dog a bath.
Oh, your dog must be huge now, man. How many pounds is he now?
125.
How old is he? He's still a pup, I know.
2.
Man. Now this isn't your first dog, is it?
Nah, This is dog number 3. Actually,
Really? Dog number 3?
Dog number 4. Dog number 4.
Okay.
So,
I don't. When we was living by each other, I don't remember you having a dog then.
I did.
Did you?
No, I didn't.
No.
I didn't. That was a break. The kids was a little younger then.
Yeah.
Too much time need to be given it to the children than the dog, right? You know what I mean? So we didn't have one there right around that time.
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't remember Dave having a dog, but hey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, as long as you don't have no cat, it's all good.
Nah,
as long as you don't have no cat, man.
Hey,
man. Hey, I have to look at you a little different if you're a male and you own a cat. Sorry. With a family, with daughters, I don't give a damn.
You need to invite your boy on.
Who? Don't you say
Burnslow.
Oh, yeah, I forgot he does.
I got 4 of them.
Hey, matter of fact, I got Burnslow coming on Sunday.
Woo!
I got Burnslow coming on Sunday. So, hey, man, I might hit all y'all up again.
30 days, 30 bars.
Hey. He been hitting the bars, yo. He been hitting the bars hard on IG. I've been peeping him. Like, okay. He's still doing it, though. He's still doing it.
Hey, follow your dreams.
Hey, he's still doing it. Hey, man, he's been doing it a good shit. Dukes, it's been about 20 years, man.
Like I ain't mad
For real.
I ain't mad at anybody, man,
No.
that just got a drive, they got an interest, a hobby or something. But my man is, clinically deaf.
speaking of deaf, I didn't know this, right? I guess they're coming out as far as the government. I guess you don't need any type of prescription or insurance. There it is to get, you know what I'm saying, hearing aids. You know what I'm saying? I did not know that.
Right?
I thought that, hey, you know what I'm saying? You could find out who you need to talk to, get the hearing aids, but that's a good thing.
It is. That way they don't be upcharging them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
$5,000. Remember hearing aids? You see, come on, get a hearing aid for $5,000. Who's going to pay $5,000 to hear? I don't need to hear nothing for $5Gs.
Hey man, that's another thing with the system, man. It's like
I think C Knight's ready to get in too.
Yeah, but he ain't coming up. He ain't in the green room.
He must be on the first link there.
He must be. Let me hit him up. Let's see here. I'm gonna tell him to go to the second email. Let's see here. Go to the second email. Let's see here. Yeah. You know, I just got these glasses on, knowing I can't see up close with these things on. I'm trying to be like Big Dave. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but that's crazy, yo. Yeah, man. So yeah, man, I might have to send y'all the link for Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Burns hit me up early in the week, like, hey man, let me get back on. No problem, brother. So yeah, man, and yeah, man, he been hitting bars, it seems like every day on IG. For all you guys out there, check out my man IG Burns Low, BRNZLO. My man, he real cool with it, man. Burns be doing it, man. You know what I'm saying? Entrepreneur, owns his own business, doing his thing, man. He always been cool, man. And since I known him through my man G Off. Shout out to my boy Gregory Kimball, trying to get him up on here one of these days. But hey, yeah, but I know I met Pat through Greg. They played baseball together. You know
really?
Yeah, they played baseball together.
Good peeps, Mr. Kimball.
Yes, man. Shout out to you know what I'm saying, G Money, man. I ain't seen him in a while, man. Shout out to my boy Greg Kimball.
I ain't seen him in a minute myself.
Yes, sir. Yeah, but man, anything else been going on with you, man? What's the latest word? Anything?
Man, you know, just preparing for the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's a lot to go on, man. Hey, man, and y'all been, hey, guys be sending me stuff. There's so much, man. I don't think we got enough time to do it all. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we have enough time. But there's some funny shit out there, ladies and gentlemen.
Man, the world is at a terrible place. You
know what, man? Honestly, it is, but it doesn't have to be. It does not have to be, man. It's you know, we might as well talk about it. Hey, it's all the politics, man. Power. That's all it's about. And we being naive to a lot of things, man, where it does not have to be like this. But you know, we got people out there that all they worry about is power, and they do not care who they shit on as far as getting that power. But yeah, the world doesn't have to be like this. Okay. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, there he is. Oh,
special guest.
Hey man, it looked like you've been ran through the ringer, brother.
Come on, son.
Yeah, that's what we saying right now. Yo, come on, son.
Hey, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, C Nice.
I want the people to know. Y'all on the wrong email. Yeah, y'all too, not me.
Hey, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
So now what? Come on, son.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute.
We on the wrong email. We made it.
Yeah.
Y'all on the 7 o'clock one.
Hey.
Not the 8 o'clock one.
Oh, there. Hey, you figured it out. You figured it out, man. You figured it out. Cause he was like, I'm like, okay, well wait a
looking like Mo D. What up, Kubo? How you like me now? One of my favorite rappers of all time.
He did say you was gonna fall out. He said you gonna fall out with that, man. He said that, man. Yeah, I told him he looked like over here, looked like Music Soul Child. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hey man,
he look like Music Soul Child right now.
Stop with the lookalike.
Hey, just saying, D. Just saying, D. You know what I mean? Just saying, D. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, man. Different look, switch it up.
What's my man's name that always be doing the motivational speaking? Yeah.
Which one? There's a whole bunch of them out there.
Come on, man.
The hip hop preacher, Eric Thomas, who?
Rockefeller Records, man. Damon.
Dame Dash, Mean Dash, Angry Dash, Angry Dash. That dude, man, he don't never smile, man. Oh my goodness, that dude is just. Hey, I love him, man. But ooh, he seems bitter. Maybe I'm wrong. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna just start off the topic with in sports. We're gonna go straight to the NBA. If you haven't heard, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure everybody's heard. You know, I'm just be glad when he's retiring. But hopefully, we only got 2 more years. Hopefully, we all have 2 more years.
And he was just talking about Dame Dash being angry.
You gonna miss? I know, right? You know what I mean? You gonna miss that
Don't agree with him. Don't agree with him. I just said we're gonna bring up LBJ. He cannot help us out to stay out in the news. So, what do you guys feel this 2-year extension that the Lakers gave to him? Comments.
They not trying to win. They ain't trying to win. All that type of money, all that little roster with that type of money, I just don't see it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Is it they or is it he?
Well, he took
because
the money.
they had no control over what he asked for.
They could have said no.
Yeah, they could have.
They could have said no. But I don't.
They had no other choice. Who else are they gonna get?
I don't
go back into basketball purgatory.
They're already in it.
They're already in it.
They're already in it, D. You know that.
The playoffs. That's right. They didn't make the playoffs.
No.
That's right. Joe did.
So
no LeBron.
And no roster changes. Are they even able to make any roster changes?
No.
Not giving out that type of money.
LeBron making 45. Westbrook making 45, 47. AD making something 30, even 30 something. That's a whole team right there with those 3 dudes.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And I don't believe. I mean, I like him when he's healthy, but I don't see him being healthy again this year. Something's gonna happen. Man, and then I'm still tripping over the fact that he was messing with Brittany Griner. I'm still tripping off of that.
Listen, what you mean messing with?
He used to mess with her.
What you mean used to mess with her? Like they used to
date,
train
romantic relationship.
He said they used to train together.
Romantic relationship, dog.
So wait a minute. So hold on.
You didn't see the article?
No, I did not. No. Let me digest this. So Brittany Griner. Brittany Griner.
Yes.
Who is full on lesbian?
Mm-hmm. Allegedly.
She's not allegedly a lesbian.
Well, if you messing with a man, what's that call it? I mean,
maybe. I don't know. I mean, this could go both ways here, right? You know what
whoa.
Slippery.
Well, you can't say that. You got to be careful with monkeypox out there.
I'm just saying. I mean, she basically classifies as the top in the lesbian thing. So does she go submissive with LeBron, or does she stay with her same thing?
Hey man, all I'm saying is AD.
Oh, AD.
Yeah, LeBron's married, man. I'm not gonna throw no married man under the bus.
I'm about to say you slipped that one in there. So that's why AD. So that's why AD always hurt there. He get revved up there, later, baby. Brittany Griner. Hips and toe up. Dang, Brittany. Good Lord.
You're wrong. You're wrong for that. That's a fellow Chicagoan. That's a fellow Chi-Towan.
Hey, man.
It's a fellow Chicagoan right there, man.
I sent y'all that video.
Could you imagine?
Man.
She her voice is very baritone.
Hey, man.
So can you imagine?
The dude was talking about how they could wear like the same type of clothes, like shoe size, sweatshirts. Swear, dog.
Hey, like I said, y'all.
Hey, I brought it up on the last. I brought it up in the last podcast. I was going to save the link to show it. But yeah, man, for real, it's crazy how obviously her situation in Russia, free Britney, but these reporters keep digging up stuff, man. Like, oh, let's see what else we can find, and they found that they were romantically involved.
He didn't publicly say it. Somebody actually.
He didn't deny it. He's like, we're not an item now, or whatever, but he didn't deny it.
So
shout out to Patriot Betting. Hopefully, go out to Patriot Betting. They got all your betting fixtures because just imagine that bed. I mean, I don't even want to say it. All I'm saying, her long ass in some positions. Come on, man. It's whoa.
I mean, they about the same size. Like? But she did say that she can actually drop some cats off in the NBA. I didn't think she was talking about like drop them off like that.
Well, I know one thing. She's more prone to show up to the game than AD.
Where is she getting her lingerie at, man? Where is she getting her lingerie at? I mean,
she got to ask Liz Cambridge.
I mean, I don't even know, man.
She's so masculine.
Not to AD.
How do you get past the masculinity?
We the same size. We the same height.
I don't know. Oh. That would take.
That's all that matters. They the same height.
That would take chew pills,
blue
pills.
When? What's the timeline on this?
Honey,
help me out with the timeline. Was it like in high school?
No, they were pros. They were professionals.
Oh,
within the past 5 years, I would say.
No way.
Yes, sir. I would say so.
She's really boisterous about,
Hey, man.
She has like no femininity at all.
Hey, man. You'd be surprised.
I'm not surprised anymore after hearing this. You know what?
No, that messed me up the whole show when I brought it up on a segment like in the new. But anyhow, yeah, man.
Well, I mean, I used to have a theory in my younger days, not today, but in my younger days.
Dame Dash coming out right now.
You know what I'm saying? This theory was, hey man, you had certain people who kind of, battle with their sexuality. So if you're a woman, you know what I mean, and she might be a little bit masculine, you know what I'm saying, type of thing, she can go out with a feminine type dude. To kind of, maybe offset that.
So what are you saying?
So you saying a Johnny Gill?
I'm just saying.
Whoa! You went all the way in.
And if a guy, you know what I mean, is like you said, kind of feminine, he can kind of go with a masculine, you know what I mean, chick, you know what I mean, who likes, transgender as a him. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. You know what I mean? It seems that if they were battling, I'm just saying. It kind of may help, the battle and see what they really may want or something. But just something to thought. Maybe that was AD. Maybe that's what AD and Brittany was doing.
Hey, I look at it like a Yao Ming experiment, like how China got Yao Ming and the tallest basketball female player in China and had them have a baby. No. Their parents. I mean, their parents. His parents. Yao Ming's parents. I guess they were, they did a plan breeding type thing. Yep. That really happened? That really happened.
Has the baby been born yet?
No, I'm talking about Yao Ming's parents, not Yao Ming himself. His parents. Yeah, his parents.
Got you. So that's how he got that tall. They made sure that the DNA, they wanted somebody who was going to be above 6'5".
Yeah, they bred him. I mean, so in that aspect, I mean,
Yao Ming.
Hey, to each his own. Like I said, to each his own. I don't understand.
Before I get up out of here, I'm gonna find me a big tall one and see if it works.
Because it's like this, man. You never know. Okay, you never know. For instance, right? I remember in college, right? You don't
want that trial basis.
I remember.
In between them trial bases.
it can happen. Like I remember, when in college, Becky Hammonds, she was a CSU, and. She's a basketball player, so you know how that aspect is. But at the end of the day, we was like, damn, hey, Becky kind of thick, you know what I'm saying? Becky got a backyard back there, but it was like, I don't know though. I don't know. I don't know how you can, and then she could, she could drop something on you, meaning she cross you up and hit that banger on you. You know what I'm saying, on the court. So it's like,
I know, but she still got some feminine characteristics. It's a little different.
Yes, but I'm just saying in that community. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, yeah, I know. I mean, we used to use the term butch. You know what I mean? Back then, you know what I mean? It's like
Dave went to New York and just going all the way wrong. Damn.
No, I mean that was the term. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, they just kind of, butch. You know what I mean? Tomboy. Yeah. But that's how she doesn't have. I mean. What we used to know as what feminine is, she doesn't necessarily show any of that. No. So if it was just like 5 years ago, she wasn't showing it then either. So what was the attraction for either one of them if she's, so far married to women and this dude ain't he married?
I think he is now.
He just got married. He just got married, right?
Yeah, I think he is now.
Maybe they was breeding. Maybe it was something. Hey, look, I want you to have my baby.
Hey, that's how I look at it.
Yeah, I mean, could it be? So not romantic. It was a deal. Video.
Hey.
I don't want to see that. I heard enough.
Well, moving on, ladies and gentlemen, we're still gonna be in the NBA. Okay, Dave, this is your expertise. Tell us about Brooklyn. Tell us about Brooklyn, man. Is the fiasco still going to continue? What's up?
Man, the saga continues over there. Saga continues. For one, Kyrie is still volatile. You don't know what that situation will ever be.
What?
Number two.
Give my dude a hard time, man.
Who? Kyrie?
Go ahead. Yeah. People giving him a hard time, man. Go ahead.
Man, I think it's warranted. I mean, he's proven it himself. Ain't something that he ain't did that caused all of this. You know what I mean? Attention.
He didn't want to take the shot. You know what I mean?
His actions. He didn't want to take the shot. He didn't have to take the shot. You know what I'm saying? But it sounds like it was a lot of other things before the shot too that led up, to what's going on in the upper office and management. And I blame the management for that too, for not having no balls to tell that fool to either do this or do that.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of responsibility is on them too. And then you got the players. Like, was he the captain? You know what I'm saying? Was he the captain over there? I mean, wasn't no captain? You know what I mean? Like, wasn't no leader? You know what I'm saying? You had James Harden and KD, and they just let this fool just skate around. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, man, somebody's going to have to hold a cord and say something. But like you said, dude, it's a fiasco over there.
Fiasco. No, it's not. It's
not a fiasco. What do you call it? It's normal for a Knicks fan. You know what I mean? This is kind of what they get accustomed to.
I told you they the
disarray.
They gonna fumble the bag. I told you
disarray.
When we started doing this pod, they gonna fumble the bag. And
disarray.
They so dumb.
Damn.
They didn't. Nobody listened to what KD said. He says differences of philosophy. We can't win playing this way. That's the reason he wants them cats out of there. He recognized they ain't gonna win nothing playing that style. The Nets is gonna fumble the bag and not do what that man said. We can all agree KD is the top 3 player in the league, right?
Top 2.
Right?
Top 2.
Top 2.
All of a sudden,
top 2?
One, either 1 or 2.
He said philosophy. Sean Marks and Steve Nash. He said we can't win with that philosophy. It's always is what he told the owner.
Marks ain't coaching, you know what I'm saying? So
can't win with but he under Steve Nash, Phoenix regime. Same thing. Running gun, KD playing the 5 spot. That ain't gonna work against Splash Mountain. He know that. You know what I mean? He's just like, hey man, I don't really think this is gonna be working against Milwaukee. We ain't even talked about the big monster in Philly. We ain't even talked about,
the big monster.
Boston. You know what I mean? Like Miami, I think he really realized it. Like, yeah, we gonna win during the regular season, We're going to get some wins. When come playoff time, they ain't winning. Not with him playing center. And he know that. Plain and simple. He know that.
Well, he know Ben Simmons is still over there. You know what I mean? That's really the whole outcome of all this. You got Ben Simmons, and if Kyrie is on all that BS, you know what I mean? He's doomed.
Is Ben going to play this year? Is he even going to play?
I'm going to take the words of Jalen Rose right here.
Big question mark.
I am a Ben Simmons fan. I like Ben. He's going to help them if they put this team, if they ever play together. You know what I mean? It's an if. But how the hell he passed a physical to get traded? Because that cat didn't play no game. It had surgery. So that means, how did he pass a physical? That means he had to be hurt.
That's why Marks was dumb. He did the trade without a physical.
That right there.
Without a physical. I would have taken more of a mental. I would have taken more of a mental evaluation over the, physical evaluation. You know what I mean? Because they asked that fool to play. He said, "Yeah, I'm ready." And then that fool like, "No, I'm not ready." When game time come up, you know what I mean? So he has some mental issues.
Surgery though. That's what I'm saying. Like how you go from
everybody get back surgery, right? You can go in there, they can be like, "Oh, let's just see what's going on," and call it surgery. That's what arthroscopic really is. We say we might see something, we can clean up something, we come right back out. I mean, that's technically what that is. I think we all know what
Mark got to go just off of that, if that's the case. He was damaged goods coming over.
Facts. And now
KD. Here's the thing about KD. We all know he a retard on the internet. You know what I mean?
Damn.
We know that. Retard.
Damn.
We know that. He can't
poke fun. There's no PC. See no PC.
But as far as basketball and playing, we all know what he brings to the table. We all know what he can do. That cat went around the world and scored 50 points a game in gyms and parks that people ain't never heard of.
If he ain't one, he number two.
You know what I mean? So we know what he could do offensively. So for him to say, "Hey man, I don't know if this philosophy is gonna work," you gotta recognize and really say, "Hey man, this cat know basketball. If he's saying it ain't gonna work, and we know he's a hired gun, one of the all-time gun cats, you gotta listen, dude." And they not listening. That's all I'm gonna say. They not listening. So, hey.
Sounds like it's still in disarray, Bob. That answers your question.
Sounds like disarray, no questions. So moving on down the, I would say, down the subway, across the Hudson, across the river, whatever the case may be, we're going to land at Madison Square Garden. So, Knicks rumors heating up, trying to get Spider. What do you think about that, C? That's your team.
If we're going to do it for the picks, they can have the picks. But can't trade Quigley, can't trade Toppin.
What?
Yeah, can't trade Quigley, can't trade Toppin.
Wait. You're trying to say that you wouldn't take Donovan Mitchell for those two players?
No.
Well, the buddy don't match up. It wouldn't just be with that player. So
yeah. I mean, they would have to go. No question. Why would you?
Do not involve them in the deal. The reason you do not involve them in the deal, if they want to take Julius Randle, and I'm a Julius Randle fan, but hey, Julius got to go. You know what I mean?
You would rather,
you know what I mean?
What
I'm just saying, you don't involve them two cats because they're young, they under 23, they got upside.
They're not going to be. They're nowhere going to be Mitchell's level. No way.
Yeah, but you don't involve. You're not going to give them 6 picks plus them. No, he's not worth that.
Win now.
He's not worth that. You know what I mean? If they want the 6 picks, yeah, you can have the 6 picks. You throw in Derrick Rose. You throw in the Frenchman. You can have them. And we keep it moving. But we keep the youngsters. The whole thing is keep the youngsters. You don't throw in
RJ Barrett, young. You ain't say his name.
Well, RJ, to me, we can replace that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But he's young. He got a lot of upside.
RJ.
He's in the same boat as the rest of them two you just said.
RJ don't pass.
He's in the same boat.
Figure it out, Bob.
Listen, RJ with Mitchell, I'm not sure that's a good combination. So if
No,
they
RJ
want
would have to be on that package. No question.
Huh?
If I was Utah,
What?
RJ would be in that package.
Yeah, I mean, and like I said, but it would be RJ alone with the picks, nobody else. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. You want the 6 picks? This is Danny Ainge we talking about. He trying to fleece us. So, yeah, you want RJ? You can have RJ and the picks. That's it. We can throw in the Frenchman if need be. You know what I mean? Get that little money off the books. I prefer to keep him because he can shoot. But if all else fails, you can take Julius.
What Frenchman?
Dude, what's his name from Boston? He played last year with us.
Fournier or whatever. Fournier.
Yeah. So you know what I mean. But don't, them young guys, keep them. You know what I mean. So if he wants Fournier, he wants Rose. Yeah, he can have them. You know what I mean. But them young guys, you keep them.
He hates Rose. He hates Rose, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, like DP said, we not helping him. So somebody else, Danny Ainge, call the Knicks. Derrick Rose is available.
Rose ain't going nowhere. That's Tibbs' boy.
He's available.
You can scratch that one. He there as long as Tibbs is there.
He's available.
You might as well get over that one.
If they want Julius, hey, I don't like to see him go, but hey, it's all good for Donovan. When you got an elite runner like Toppin, you know what I mean? So it's all good.
Clear indicator from a Knicks fan that is not about wins and quality of players.
Who's winning?
Winning what?
So what do you suggest they do? You suggest we just give them the whole roster for Donovan Mitchell?
You give a whole lot up for him. Why not?
If Quigley,
those guys ain't doing nothing.
Quigley and Toppin is a part of it, yes.
No.
Yes.
You package all of that.
Yes. Got to go, Toppin.
Yeah, because number one, you know what I mean, Donovan Mitchell playing 32 minutes, you know what I mean?
And balling.
Ain't enough minutes for Quigley anyway because of Brunson's over there. Because Brunson's there.
Ain't gonna play the whole game.
He's gonna play 30-something minutes.
He's better than Quigley.
Remember, Quigley is a 1-2.
He's better than Quigley.
6 man. That's your 6th and 7th man at the time being.
But you forgetting about all of other cats that y'all got that's young too. The one little kid that was balling out in the summer league. You know what I mean?
Dude,
he was there last year. Don't fall for that. Wait a minute. What am I supposed to fall for when I ain't seen y'all ain't got nobody?
See, when the media say something,
the media
falling for it with my team.
The media.
That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Let's pull up this Knick roster. You know what I mean, to figure out exactly what they got. Because I don't know my man's name. You know what I mean? You supposed to know the name. You know, you still got Cam Reddish over there.
Cam Reddish is horrible.
Yeah,
he should have stayed in college, like all 4 years in college.
You got the rookie dude, Miles McBride.
Good player, got to be on the team. Got to.
That's his name, Quentin Grimes.
Don't fall.
Balling.
Don't fall for it.
We're still in the woods, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I mean he's got to be up there with Quigley, so you don't really lose much.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
He's a better scorer.
He's not on that
level.
He's
a better scorer.
No, he's not.
Maybe not better defensive player, but better scorer.
No, he's a better defensive player. He's not a better scorer than Quigley. He's not. Like I said, don't fall for it, dude. Don't fall for it.
All right, Bob, moving right along. He said don't fall for
it. Patrick Johnson that you got on the Bulls, I'll take him all day over him. Like, you know what I mean? That's just a guy that Tibbs like. You know what I mean?
He was all with Tibbs, and then all of a sudden, you was with Tibbs, man.
I like Tibbs, but Tibbs got 12 games to get this right.
82 game season. 82 game season.
2-10.
He didn't even give him a quarter of the season.
It's a sprint season for C.
He out of there.
Oh man, y'all can talk about what y'all want about my Cavs, but them New York Knicks, boy, whoa.
I'm just saying, can't be running cats in the ground when you got them young.
Number one market at the Mecca, and they still can't get it right. They like my Cleveland Browns of football.
They've been getting it right. Stick to the plan.
No, they haven't been getting it right. See. You guys are in the Mecca and still can't.
Tell me the last Knicks player they drafted.
I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know.
They doing it right.
How they do?
Plan.
Well, what's right? I mean, we don't know what right is. So
The right
define
is
what is right.
develop your own players, your youngsters. Do
But
that.
who
Forget
does
the old souls.
that in the league?
Yeah.
Nobody has a
Golden
chance to
State,
do that anymore. Dude, I mean,
Memphis,
that's an anomaly. That's an
Denver.
anomaly. Denver,
They play. They own players.
they got
You know
they
what I
got
mean? They
lucky.
own players. Clippers
They got
started to
lucky.
roll with that little. Actually, Phoenix had a little bit of that too, developing their own players.
And what happened with them? They right was wrong with a bunch of losses and empty
Who?
seats. You know, Charles Barkley used to talk about the Suns, how the nacho cheese is cold. You know what I mean? Nobody going to the games. You know what I'm saying? If that's the right way of doing things, man, I don't want to be right.
Develop your players, man. Develop your players. They've been doing it. They've been doing it the wrong way for too long. They finally on the right track.
But I mean, a part of winning is being able to have a mixture of both the players that you want to develop and free agency.
Yeah, and Donovan Mitchell is not the person that takes them over the top like that. He's not.
But what's over the top? Over the top is
we
what?
Talk about championships. That's all we talk about, player. You know what I mean? We talk about the
who, the Knicks?
The Knicks. Right. This cats can't even spell championship. They still saying chip. They ain't get past the P.
Listen, Phil Jackson.
Man,
rolling over this grade. He the one that messed this whole thing up.
You blame it on Phil.
I know. Bob, you might as well turn the page to the next segment, man. Turn the page.
All that money the Knicks have and still can't get it right.
Hey, man, are we on the knock it off? Are we on the knock it off segment yet? Because we need to knock that off.
I mean, hey, we
knock
better than the Bulls and the
Hey, Dave, stop. My back. My back.
I don't want to see us.
Knock it off, man.
Okay. Well, speaking of, I don't even want to say knock it off. We got to be gentle with this. But bringing up my Brownies, and we finally got a ruling.
Why you just say football? Why you just give a whole little Cleveland Browns? You know what I mean? We started with NBA. You just put the whole Cleveland Browns up there, not NFL. We're going to start with the Browns.
We're talking about the Browns. Talking about the Browns. Browns get ultimate love on this show.
It's this show, y'all. It's this show.
The Browns get ultimate love. You know what I'm saying? So the NFL finally put the hammer down on my man Deshaun Watson.
Ooh.
11 games, $5 million, and probably has to seek counseling.
By who? Appointed by Cleveland Browns. Yeah.
So I just have some questions on this. It's like, first of all, let's throw this out. I should say throw this out there. We're going to put this out there. Mistreating of anybody is wrong. Mistreatment of anybody is wrong. Definitely any type of no type of safe environment for females, obviously wrong. So we know some details about the case or whatnot. So initially they had a judge ruling, third party, who the NFL and I want to say the players union agreed to, had a a federal circuit court judge prior, female by the way, initially ruled it 6 games. What was it, $1 million fine? So NFL, mind you, no-win situation for them regardless. I mean, even if they pursued the year-long, I'm still trying to figure out why a lot of people's opinions should say a full year. Okay, a full year. I mean, where you get that concept from? No one's really explained that. It said it needs to be gone for a full year. Okay, what's your reason behind that? We had a judge rule 6. My opinion, at the most, it should have been, I would say, 9 games. I mean, you had a judge rule at 6. Okay, you didn't like it, maybe 9, but to 11, and then on top of that, this first game back is against Houston. A little strange. Opinions
Not a little
that,
strange. It's all set up.
Opinions on that, fellas.
It's set up.
My first opinion is, how arbitrary can you get about the number of games? who is it truly satisfying with the number of games, whether 6 games, 11 games, 7 games, 12 games, whole season? Who is really being satisfied? I think it's really more about saving face, right? So I think the NFL and whoever else is like, well, 11 games is good enough. Now, we all know that this man's only making $1 million this year. So they was like, okay, he lost his salary, what, 600 some thousand, what he's going to lose this year just off 11 games.
Off of games, yes.
Yep. And then $5 million fine. They didn't say where that fine was going to the NFL, was going to go to such and such. And then you got the Cleveland Browns, who Bob has up underneath there.
That's right.
Puts out a statement and says, hey, we're aware of what's going on with, the decision that was made. So we're going to start, programs out in the community to reach out about certain, assaults and such.
Yeah,
and such,
PR
such
work.
And such. Yeah, you know what I mean? All fluff at the end of the day. Like I said, this is all a smoke screen, in regards to whatever happened over with the Texans, that they're not liable for something, and they're putting it all on this young man for whatever reason. Now, we know that he did what he did, and that's wrong, but somebody else should be taking the fall for it too, on top of what this dude is going through. And they need to stop with all this. 7 games is not enough. A whole season is enough. So what comes time when next season come around? Are they going to say you need to be out more games after that too? You know what I mean? At some point, man, let it go. So that's my opinion.
Go ahead, C.
Well, I said it before, say it again. The NFL is not the judicial system. The judicial system did not find this man guilty. Two grand juries, not one. He went through 2. You know what I'm saying? Then they call in their own judge, female judge. She looks it over and was like, man, 6 games, fine, like B said, maybe $1 million. Then the NFL turns around and says, that ain't enough, and we want another judge. How many times is this cat supposed to go through? You know what I mean? Being tried and tried and tried and tried. Now, the one thing I will say, that fool has maintained his innocence through this whole thing. You know what I mean?
He did. That fool said he's standing on his innocence.
What if everybody's wrong? That's all I'm saying.
He didn't get prosecuted. He didn't get prosecuted. There's no criminal charges. So
it's called cancel culture.
Case twice. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. Once again, DP touched on it.
With white supremacy?
All to do with the Texans. We know who called them people over there, but nobody wants to talk about them. This is like the craziest thing to me. Why do you think they kept trying to push it on him? And when they asked him, if you watch the interview after the sentence came down, they said, "What you think about this?" He said, "You know what? I'm not even going to say nothing right now. I'm going to keep it to myself." He said, because if I say something, he can't even talk because he knows what the deal is. Nobody wants to talk about the Texans.
Plus he got his hush money already. He got 200 and some million guaranteed.
So his thing is,
say
you know what?
Nothing.
Let me just get over this so I can get back to playing football. Nobody else talks about he had an imposed thing last year. He did not play last year. That was a suspension, dude. Like, who doesn't let their starting quarterback play for the whole year? You know what I'm saying?
Well, he said he wasn't playing. He said he wasn't playing with the Texans. He was holding out anyway, and that's when all of this stuff kind of happened. So that's when that occurred. You know what I mean?
So once again, the elephant in the room is the Texans. And when the attorney said we're gonna throw the Texans in on this little case, did you see how quick things turned when they said they was gonna make them?
And it went fast too. It went quick.
So I don't understand how people just ain't really seeing that. That's why I'm like, hey man, let's just wash it over with. You know what I mean? What's wrong is wrong. Like B said, if something happened to a woman that should not have happened, nobody's condoning that. But let's look at the total picture here of all the entities involved. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of like, hey, how did they just skate to the side and nobody mentions them? You know what I mean? It's like, hey, you don't want to really taint the NFL because we know the Texans was involved.
Man, there's a lot of things that's happening in this world where people can say things, whether it happened or it didn't happen, but it can affect somebody's life, and it could be motivated for political reasons or just slanderous reasons. You know what I mean? And in one case, and kind of associated with this, there is a OBGYN, a doctor who examines women's privates. Is being sued by over 100 women, saying that he was doing something in there that shouldn't have been doing. Too much pelvic movement, kind of in there. Like say, it's just, it's sad, but it's like you laugh to keep from just crying.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're on the B-Side Podcast with my man C Nice and DP.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
I'm just gonna go ahead and give my my VGQ.
Oh my God!
I'm just gonna go ahead and give my VGQ. They did what they did.
The world.
They did what they did.
The world is a horrible place. It's in a horrible place, man. We're living in a horrible where you can't even go to the gynecologist. You can't even go to the doctor. Oh man.
Once again,
I'm
gonna give my VGQ. They did what they did.
Cat may have some fat fingers or something. Oh man, this is too much. Okay, Bob, it's on you, Blair.
On that note, we're gonna take a little break. For you guys out there, I think we do need some mental health servicing right now. So
I need some right now.
If you need some help, reach out. Like I said, the hotline is 988.
Oh God!
But
poor women can't even go to the gynecologist.
The B-Side Podcast is sponsored by Marcel Consulting and Mental Health Services. Has this pandemic and our current state of the world taken a toll on you? Are you enjoying life? Marcel Consulting and Mental Health Services are here to help. We provide services from individual counseling, family counseling, life coaching and anger management to domestic violence. Our goal is to improve the lives of individuals and families by having a safe place to speak up, speak out, and live. Ask about our 30-minute consultation trial session. Whether you are insured or not, we have an installment payment option. Contact us at marcelconsulting.com at 909-323-7100. Remember to speak up, speak out, and live. marcelconsulting.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, get your health checked out mentally, physically, spiritually, all that. Once again, being vulnerable is a strength. We need to get over these cliches and the whole thing. We need to get into problem solving and how do you solve problems, and that's by questions and answers. So if you need the right help, get it. It's not a stigmatization anymore. Obviously, those in the past knew they did not know any better. Now that you know, do better, get help. It's out there. So go to Marcel Consulting, mentalhealthservicing.com. Hey, they'll be glad to help you out. And they will work on you with rates. No plans, cash, whatever the case may be. They'll work for a plan for you, exclusively for you. So, I like to bring up a couple things like you haven't, I shouldn't say notice or whatever the case may be. But this is a gentleman I've been following, Neely Jr. Fuller. Neely Fuller Jr. Dyslexic, ladies and gentlemen. Dyslexic. So Neely Fuller Jr. This brother has opened my eyes to a lot of things. And specifically, we're going to go into something as far as definitely, how can I say this? As far as politics, right? Politics, I like to call it politics because that's exactly what it is. So if you guys have not been aware of FBI had a search warrant down in Mar-a-Lago on Trump. Documents confiscated. So you heard all this hoopla. Oh, I can't believe they did this. Oh, let's see the search warrant. Search warrant. Oh, that's not good enough. Oh, we want to see the affidavit. Now,
got it right to ask.
Now the judge talking about he might do it.
Some of it, not all of it.
Still though, I thought the judges and the FBI, the DOJ works together. I thought they worked together. No.
Two different corporations.
I mean, what branch of government is that again? Isn't that under all judicial branch, all of that, right?
Yeah. Well, the FBI is under the department.
Yeah, and I'm sitting here like, wait a minute. The trial or the case hasn't happened, but you want to open up the affidavit. That's giving up some type of whole lot of leaks, potential danger, all on account of a known criminal. I mean, everybody has did some time. His cohorts, his lawyer, now one of his top financial advisors or top financial administrator who works for him.
Gonna spill all the tea.
And this guy's a Teflon Don?
Yes, he is, because he was the president of the United States. We still can't discount that. You know what I mean? That fool got secrets. He knows things.
You know where the bodies is at.
He know where the bodies is at. You know what I mean? He know where everything else was, you know what I mean? Kind of pushed up under the rug.
Yeah. And see, this all goes to, like I was just brought up the name, Neely Fuller Jr. on his compensatory counter racist code. He always states, this is a prime example of the system going down, meaning that certain men could do whatever the hell they want to do. Once again, certain men can do whatever the hell they want to do. We're seeing this live and direct. I mean, this gentleman has been impeached twice. Possible espionage. All types of criminal activity. Nothing. And still,
what do you expect?
And then also, people, let's not forget this. Even if he gets convicted, let's say if he gets convicted and goes to jail, he still can run for office. He still. Not if you
locked up at the time of the.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. You still can run. Yes, you can.
So he can run the country from in jail.
He can win the presidency of the United States in jail. This is no joke.
The world would be laughing at us if that's the case, dude.
You don't think they're laughing already?
Yeah.
We will be getting bombed if that's the case. Because inmate T97428 will be knowing the same secrets as our president if that's the case.
Yeah, because we know he can't hold water. He tell everything.
Well, shit. I'm just
Give
trying
him-
to figure out.
Give him
like,
a little
somebody-
pruno, give him a little pruno, and he telling everything. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. I'm just saying how somebody said he has all those documents, but he doesn't read.
Like,
He doesn't read.
like he's a clean dude from New York. Shouldn't he have known not to keep his stash in his house?
No, dude. That
Apparently
fool
not.
is a trust fund baby. He's a trust fund baby.
Dang. Are you
You
kidding
don't know nothing
me?
about that.
Are you kidding me? He had all the evidence in the crib.
And then they lied about that. They already took some boxes earlier. Then they like, oh, it's so wrong. I gave him umpteen chances. They even came to some.
They even asked for him back.
And then it was like, okay, he's not listening. We got to subpoena him.
That they asked for him.
And then then they tried, like, okay, went step by step, called, probably reached out. Then they're like, okay, let's just
But
go.
they know he did it before he left the office. That was the most crazy part. We think he took documents.
Well, rumor what they were trying to say that he was in a rush to leave. He didn't think he was going to have to leave the White House.
Man, the fools was burning and shredding stuff. You know what I mean? When they left, you know, come on, man.
This is unreal, man.
Yeah, it is.
Sounds like a movie, right?
Unreal.
It is a movie. Yeah, it's a movie. Yeah, because this is definitely Westworld. Somebody else is making this up as they go along.
somebody
Yes.
doing their own world.
Yeah, so we in somebody else's world, man.
This is crazy,
That's for
man.
sure.
This is unbelievable. Unbelievable, man.
I mean,
Yeah.
but I mean, this is just not any man, though. Let's just be clear about that. Yeah, I mean, the dude was the president of the United States. As foul as he is, there are certain things that we can't do as a country to affect the amount of information that this dude had. He can clearly go over to Russia and be like, "Hey, bro, these fools trying to gaffle me.
If not already.
Here's what we can do."
He had know everything.
He had nuclear
yeah,
information, man.
Again, like I said,
Come on,
dude,
man.
like I said, man, you know, they're afraid the same way the Europeans is afraid of Putin. He's trying to get that same exact power over here.
Hey, he wanted to crown himself king, man.
These fools is going inside the FBI, man. Like they gonna like one person at a time. Like they gonna shoot up the FBI, the federal building.
Who threatens the FBI?
Man,
The people in the cult.
Including him.
crazy.
Crazy, man. You know, well, you know what? Crazy, but we know what, we're gonna still stick with the politics. And I don't know if you guys have been aware of this, but I got something for you in the news. Yes, in the news. If you guys haven't heard about this, anyway, in the state of California, they're about to pass the SB 53. It is called the Flash Act. I don't know if you guys heard of this. Have you guys heard of this? Have you guys heard of the SB 53? Have you seen?
I have not.
Okay, so what this means, ladies and gentlemen, this bill is about to pass. It's about to pass the Senate. It's about to go to Governor Newsom's desk. Anyhow, this bill bans sending unsolicited nude photos and videos to individuals with anywhere from a $1,500 to $30,000 fine. So, fellas, don't more Johnson pick, fellas. No more Johnson picks to just random chicks who did not ask for them. They can possibly sue your ass. Like I said, SB 53.
They need to call up
in the state of
Draymond
California
Green first and tell him first.
Draymond Green. Oh no.
He's married now, see?
I'm just saying.
Oh, no, this guy didn't.
Hey, we all know what happened. Trey Man, come on to B-Side Podcast.
Oh, yes. So, all you ladies out there, you got to be careful. Got to be careful. Because you're liable now if the unintended party files suit on your ass talking about, hey, I didn't want any of this.
So is this just only on cell phone, or does it relate to
email,
DMs too?
Everything. Anything that involves mobile devices, emails, social sites, dating sites, all that. I guess one of the top endorsers, I want to say, or probably who could have funded this bill, I want to say, if I wasn't mistaken when I read the article, was the owner of Bumble. That's a dating app. Yeah. So I guess I'm thinking live subscriber on Bumble. It's like, hey, which is, geared towards women, dating app, women choose to reach out, whatever. I guess they're like, hey, we get too many Johnson pics on here. Yeah, so WhatsApp.
It's Jimmy.
Facebook, any social media, dating app, or email, text messages. Be careful. SB 53.
So
AKA
and it says that the fines can be from $1,500 to $30,000.
30,000 max.
So what constitutes a $1,500 fine, and what constitutes $30,000?
Hey. Just like we said from 0 to 5 million.
That's a $30,000 fine right there, brother.
Yeah.
Cat was like, your shit filled up the whole page.
Yeah, you got a dirt.
Who's making this stuff up, man?
Yeah, man. Making it up. You see all the councilmen, or I want to say all the California representatives who it was bipartisan. It's a bipartisan vote.
They know not what they're doing, dude. Yeah, come on, man.
Hey, Dukes. Hey, it's no different. It's no different from.
This is our money at work. $1,500 to $30,000. That is a huge gap in between the minor and the major.
Hey, it's no different from if you had to apply for a weed license. You ain't getting the money back. If they deny you, you don't get the money back.
A little different, Bob.
No. How is that a little different from? All I'm saying is, all I'm talking about on the fees, on the fine. I'm not talking about the whole amount of the bill. All I'm saying is fees.
I understand.
Fees.
This ain't a fee. These are damages. Yeah, this ain't a fee. This is you paying
I call it a bill.
Damages.
Is what that comes
Yeah.
out.
Hey, on we like, hey, you.
They
say no, you don't get the money back.
This is mental anguish.
You don't think that's mental anguish on the weed licensing? Oh no, you're not. You're not accepted on this, but we're gonna keep all that money.
Let's just say. Come
on, man. They still getting you. My whole point is they still getting you.
Let's tune the instrument here a little bit, right?
Yeah,
Let's just say,
Boot it up.
You meet somebody, and you get the phone number, and you text, and you like, hello.
If I spend $1,000, you know what's going on.
We're not going.
We're not going there. What you see? No, stop.
Yeah,
You look like you're gonna be paying out the gate. You got to come. My name is C. Not to have this disclaimer.
Yeah, let's say you text it, and fat finger something. You send the wrong thing. It's like, hey, look, hey, no, not a picture. You say the wrong thing. So she's like, oh, send me a chick pic, and it comes out to be dick pic. You're like, oh snap. She's like, oh, I didn't ask for that. You hear me? You get sued.
If she takes it to the proper, I would say
saying.
proper channels to sue you.
I'm just saying. Send me dude's pic. And it come out nude pic. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You know what I mean? There's a lot of typos that go on in text messages. You know what I mean? You better
double check.
You can't go. Well, the new OS may allow you to delete a message after you have sent it, they need to hurry up and send that out for this people that got this problem.
So they knew
That's
about
gonna help
something,
them.
right? They knew about something, right?
Apple knew about it. I don't know if y'all Android's gonna have that.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
We gonna be able to remove
Here
that
we
up
go
off of
again.
there.
The Apple and Droid war. Here we go again.
Hey man, another thing to divide us. You know
See,
blue versus green.
Hey, there
Red
it is.
pill, blue pill.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
That is sad, dude.
Hey.
That is such a sad thing. Now, I'm not saying that people shouldn't if they out there just being perverted. Yeah, I think that they it should happen. You know what I mean? But $15,000 to $30,000.
Yeah, man.
That just seems excessive. You know what I mean?
1,500 to 30,000. 30,000 is the max. I think
It's
the
gonna
low ball.
It's gonna be a lot of people in jail, man.
Yeah, man.
People ain't gonna be pay that.
Hey, man. Hey, believe it or not, I'm sure there's some cats is addicted to that shit. Oh, let me just show them a Johnson. Maybe they like me. There you go.
But y'all act like
How you like now?
they little titties though. You know what I mean?
What's that?
You all act like the chicks don't be sending their little
But
titties out.
who's turning gay dudes?
That's what I'm saying.
Who's gonna turn them in? Like, oh my gosh, she sent me titties. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Hey man, maybe they grandma titties, maybe they ain't perky like
Hey.
And the crazy thing
Never
about
know.
as much nude flicks and pornography is out there on free internet and social media, they're not trying to shut that down. They should try and shut that down first before they try.
Business,
you
man.
mean? Well,
that's a big business,
point.
man. It's a big
That's
business.
my point. You mean
Too much
what
money.
a waste. It should be where those things are paid items. Where cats who want to do that need to be paid. If it's out there free, you mean for like a 7 to 8 year old to be witnessing that stuff, man, that's fine. That stuff should be something that people pay for. You know what I mean? That should be a private thing, not just publicly out there like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, with some other news, ladies and gentlemen, so be careful out there. Moral of the story, fellas, keep your Johnsons intact. No need to show nobody.
And women don't be doing y'all thing either.
Who's going to tell on them now?
I
mean, come on, man. Hey, who? Anyway, we're not going to go there. But anyway.
The droopy
I'm telling. I'm telling. 30,000. You send me 5 30 grand? Oh, it's on, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what you do? I'm snitching.
I'm gonna go get a disclaimer. If I spend $1,000, I'm saying on the date.
Well, you know what? We're gonna double up today on the new. We got another story that I think it is worth talking about. If you haven't seen this in the news or whatnot out here in Southern California, once again, yes, we are progressive out here. Make a long story short, strippers are standing up.
What you mean? I can't hear you, Bob.
Yeah, it's like the internet went out.
Strippers. Los Angeles. You can't hear me?
There you go.
We can hear you now.
Now we can't.
Okay.
I think I'll say it for the people. Strippers
now,
are
right?
standing
Yes,
up for Los Angeles dancers moving to unionize with the actors group. So they want to be a part of SAG. I'm going to say yes.
I don't think that would be
Bob's question.
I can think they're trying to get their own.
It says with the actors group. It says with the actors group.
Trying to get their little SAG card.
There it is. Hey, man, why not unionize? You know, I think that people in the sex industry, they should get benefits too, as far as, they get unemployment benefits, obviously.
But this dancers, it didn't say sex industry, Bob. It says dancers, bro.
No, I'm moving on as far as this is going to be, if they win this, they'll move them more. What I'm saying is it's part of the whole industry. That's part of it. Ain't nothing wrong with unionization.
Man. It is everything wrong with that, man. They just cash chicks. What they gonna say? What? Hey, man, you mean you not throwing enough dollars at me? You mean get up out of here with that?
It's
man.
no different. Get out! No, you get out of here with that BS. Why are you being biased to sex workers? Why are you being biased to sex workers?
Do they have a
Because
way?
they got Deshaun Watson in trouble knowing that they was working.
Oh, now they were masseuses, dog.
Yeah,
Stop it.
they were dancers, you know what I mean?
Stop
And
it.
Bob would
So-
call the dancers sex workers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, come
that's
on,
part
man.
of it.
This
Come
says-
on, man. Come on.
So,
Come
so
on.
if they're a dancer, they're automatically a sex worker, Bob. That's what you're trying to say?
All I'm saying is that
No,
in
no,
the
yes
sex
or no?
industry?
Yes
That's not
or
the
no?
sex industry? That's not the
A
sex
dancer?
industry.
No, people just dance.
Some people be on Broadway.
Some people just dance. This says strippers, though. This is strippers are standing
So you're
up.
saying strippers are not in the adult entertainment industry?
No, because all of them don't do nude, right? Some of them be like, you know, with
Bikini
a
bar.
bathing suit on, right?
What are strippers, Dave?
All strippers
So if you
not
work at a
nude,
bikini
right?
bar,
Bob?
what is that?
All I'm saying is what are strippers? What are strippers?
People who take their clothes off.
Okay. So
So don't they start with clothes on?
I would assume that that's in the sex adult industry game, right?
No, you taking your clothes off and sex is two different things, Bob. Dude, are you out of practice?
Okay. Adult entertainment then. How about that? That's an adult entertainment. Yes, that is. That's adult entertainment.
Okay, I'll give you adult entertainment because
Yeah.
you have to be a certain age to go in there. But you're into the sex, that's far left, Bob.
I don't think so. I think it's all under the adult entertainment industry. A lot of them, obviously, when they were allowed to get any type of help.
Help.
This is the way. Yeah.
Help.
Out of work, unemployment, benefits.
Unemployment benefits.
They weren't able to get those, Dave.
And they shouldn't.
Because of what?
Well,
Because
it's
that's
a
not work?
cash-
They don't clock in?
They don't file taxes because guess what? They'll never say exactly how many tips that they got that night, Bob.
Well, maybe
Give
that'll
me a
help, Dave.
break.
Maybe
So
that'll help, Dave.
Maybe that'll help.
Maybe now they have to file under something so they get taxed. No?
This man done lost his mind.
Oh, I
Hey,
don't
man.
think so. I don't think so.
Yeah,
I mean, they're
stop
workers. They work for somebody, right?
Yeah,
You don't think they're not getting exploited? They're not getting exploited.
You don't get exploited for things that you actually go there knowing exactly what the details are. They're just like saying, "Hey, you know what I mean? I'm going to go work.
Regular
I'm
workers
gonna go
get minimum
work
wage
in the
workers get
sewer.
exploited, Dave.
I'm going to work in the sewer.
I think every employee gets exploited. Me personally, they're not getting paid. They're not getting paid like they should.
Because of why? Because some Johns there not paying them enough.
Regardless from some Johns to somebody working at McDonald's or somebody's working in the gig industry, a factory worker, man, they getting screwed.
Stop it. They make
Yes,
a lot
they
more.
are.
They make a lot more than the person that work in McDonald's.
And you don't think McDonald's and all these companies ain't cashing in on them? You don't think they're getting exploited?
So you saying that the places that they work for are exploiting them? Is that what you're saying, Bob?
I'm saying everybody gets exploited. Yes, that's the reason why they know unions. I'm all about unions, no question.
What?
Any industry.
Why?
Because that helps with wage increases in wages. Unions
that-
do help that.
Yeah, that only really works in places
What do you
where
mean?
people really doesn't have a full skill.
And
So
that, and you know how much union representation has decreased over the years because of what? Companies don't want to pay.
Yeah, and some employees don't want to pay their union dues either.
I think they would pay their union dues if they're getting increased in pay.
No,
they would.
and
They don't have no representation.
Some people break the union line because of those unions and them having to fall suit in because they're part of the union too, Bob. Two sides to every story.
Yeah, there's two sides to the story, but there's proven facts.
There's proven facts on the other side too. Some people don't like to be in that union.
Well, because you know why, don't you? Once again,
Do you know why they want to be in the union?
Confusion.
No, it's called VGQ.
Confusion. That's what it is.
VGQ.
How can you break up something, right? What's the ways of getting somebody separated and not sticking together? Confusion.
Not confusion. It's called opinions.
Oh no,
It's a matter of opinion.
No, it's not a matter of opinion. No,
So again,
if the industry keeps telling you, hey, it's all about the individual. It's all about the individual. It's all about the individual. That's what's going to lead to. Obviously, we see it now. When was it? From how many years ago? I just had this stat up, right? From what was it? It was pretty much, I don't know, you go back maybe 30 years ago, right? It was like 33%, I guess. 1 out of every 3, 1 out of every 4 people are in the union. Now, it's like 1 out of every 25 is unionized. Because of that, lower wages, look at the increase of CEOs, top management jobs.
Man, look at the increase of all the other jobs too, though. There's a lot of jobs that spend a lot of money, a lot of benefits up there for the skill that they have too. I mean, there are people out there getting 10 times more than what they made last year.
How about this?
The profession that they're in.
How about this? Do you think that the NFL or the NBA, if they didn't have a union, they would get this money they're getting now as far as players?
Yeah.
If that's the case, why do they want representation by unionization then? Why don't you hear players that they don't want to be in a union?
Well, the reason for that, they're not employed. Remember, they're contractors, Bob. They're not.
Why do they have a union? Why do they have a union, Dave?
They have a union because they're all independent contractors. And if they all end up going rogue, guess what? It's just be like herding cats. They need representation.
See, that is
they need that.
Once again,
you're drawing a fine line here, man.
I'm not. I'm giving an example. I'm giving an example how
unionization
works.
Well, that's a bad example.
How is that a bad example? How is that bad?
Because they're not employees, Bob. You need to talk more along the lines of something like a hospital with nurses. You know what I mean? And representation.
Wait. How is that when they're
different? They're employed for that.
How is that when they have a union? When they have a union, Dave. Regardless, you can label it, finesse it however you want to. They're independent contractors or single employees. They got unions. They're union. They're representative. Whenever you're a group. Okay, answer this question then, right?
Electricians. You can say electricians. You know what I mean? That's
they have unions?
Yes, exactly right. I mean, use that analogy. Not
exactly.
The NBA. A little different.
Plumbers have unions?
They do. For those that work in a unionized company. Not all plumbers are in a union.
You cannot battle no organization individually to get what you properly get. You can't even get proper or just get some
check
type
this out,
of better
Bob.
all.
So here let me just kind of outline this for you. What you're saying here, Bob. You're saying if we go out and say, you know what, we want all the people that work in a certain industry, you're all going to be unionized. That's what you're saying.
Okay.
You're saying so everybody who panhandles on the street is now on the union, even though they're not a part of
Panhandlers are employees? Panhandlers are employees. No. Come on, give me another better example of panhandlers. Panhandlers, where is panhandlers file taxes at?
Are strippers employees?
I think they should be. Not now at the moment, but why you think they're unionizing?
That's my point.
No. Employees. Why do you think they want to be unionized? Why? To get benefits, higher pay. So they don't get screwed. That is exactly why.
Screwed of what? Where are they getting screwed of?
Pay. You know how much money they're bringing in to that company or to that building or to that premise or to that organization?
Don't they get paid off of tips?
Some, but they got to split tips. They don't get all their tips. They got to split their tips up.
So when they're up there doing their thing, all of that ain't theirs?
No.
What they walk off the stage with?
No.
For real?
Not all. No. Sometimes.
Sure?
Yeah. Some certain things. If put it to you like this way. Prime example, right? Prime example. They got to pay a fee just to get up in there.
What?
To work they have to pay a fee sometimes. Also, when they go in the back room, to get private dances, they got to chip off. They money get all cut up. Yeah, all that money they get is not always there. They got to break people off.
And that makes sense, Bob. It's called promotion. You know what I mean?
What makes sense?
Hold
What
up,
makes sense?
that's just like, you know what I mean, if they got like somebody who's like, you know what I mean, a 10, and you got some people who's a 2, and they still get up there, and they like, we still got to give this number 2 some of our money, and they all coming
Oh,
to see me. Is that fair?
no, it's not fair. But it's fair if they get an hourly salary, if they don't have to pay out their tips.
They won't do it if they get an hourly salary.
Well, we don't know. We don't know. But all I'm saying is this.
Because don't they travel from different
unions
ones
work.
to different ones, you know what I mean?
Unions work compared to individual work. Plain and simple.
Man, stop that, man. They I don't want no shit.
Yep, you're drinking the Kool-Aid. You're drinking the Kool-Aid.
Unionized strippers, man. What? Like I said, this world's in a terrible place, dude.
You're mad. You're upset and because of unionization. Are you kidding me?
That's ludicrous.
Are you kidding me?
It's ludicrous.
No, it's not. No, it's not. You can't tackle any industry individually. It's a known fact. You need representation. Like I said, why do you think athletes have unions? Why do you think athletes have unions?
Yeah. Well, guess what?
Why?
Well, okay. Well, let's make it. Why not? Well, let's make it.
Why do they? So they can have better representation to get what they want.
So you want leg up. You want the leg up strip joint to unionize the 7 people that they got on staff. And
they
then
have more than 7.
I just got this arbitrary number. I'm not saying they got more than 7. And then you got leg down establishment, you know what I mean? And they got like 10 people, and you want those 10 people over there to be a union just for that small little organization.
I want people to be.
You can't do it as a whole. It would have to be for each particular establishment.
What? No, it doesn't have to be for each particular establishment. No, it doesn't.
Okay,
if you're in a union, you have representation. So when you go to some type of corporation, hey, we need a deal. You can't do that individually.
Unbelievable.
You can't.
Unbelievable.
You can't.
Everybody needs representation now. So can't nobody go in there and represent themselves and be like, hey, look, I'm coming up in here. I have this many followers because social media is a big driving force for a lot of these strippers, I'm sure. It's like I have 2 million followers, and guess what? Chances are I may end up having 50,000.
And chances are you won't have no benefits. You go in there individually, you won't have no benefits.
What do you consider benefits? The Obamacare is still out there. They can get benefits. What benefits are you?
So you telling me you work for a corporation that fits?
What benefits are you referring to?
Sometimes, wait. Sometimes, right?
Dental,
hold on.
Dental and vision?
No, hold on, just a second. Companies do offer better benefits than Obamacare.
Of course it does.
No?
Obamacare is the last resort.
Okay then. So why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you not
benefits?
at a job?
What benefits, Bob? What benefits are you referring to? Health benefits?
What do you think are benefits if you work for a company, Dave? It's not that hard. You work for companies. What benefits you get for a corporation, dog? You know which ones you get. You know what benefits you get when you work for a corporation. You know this, man.
You get them individually too, Bob. You get them individually too. But you can go out and get your own.
How many people do that, Dave? Dave, how many people do that?
You can get your 401k and a Roth outside. You can do all that stuff too.
But how many people does it? How many people do?
The people who saying that they want to work for a cash business do.
Okay, Dave. So when you worked for a corporation, right, and they gave out benefits, how many employees did you know went out and got their benefits on their own?
Sometimes, like you said, if you're married,
no. How many? Okay, so you're saying that more people that work for corporations didn't take the company's benefits, but went out and found the benefits of their own.
Some people have. People have them already.
Very low percentage compared to people who was like, it's more convenient. It's more convenient for me to go ahead and get on the benefits with this company that's providing right now.
But you know that, Dave. But let's define, if you would really want to crack the egg on this, you know what I mean? No. Benefits are really established, you know what I mean, as a point of a bargaining chip. And also the insurance that they provide these companies with, they get kicks back from off the employees that pay for them. You know what I mean? So it's not really something that the company offers when they get kickbacks right along from the same company that they're offering their employees. So that's what I'm saying. You need to define what benefits is, because the employees providing it ain't really much.
We're going basic here, dog. Here's our basic benefits when you go for a corporation, right?
I'm just
medical.
saying,
It's medical benefits. Medical.
I'm just saying, it doesn't make sense.
What? I mean,
it just doesn't make sense. I mean, if you know that it's just like you saying, you know what, I want to be a barber. You know what I mean? The barber it's a cash business. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know what? I'm not getting paid as much as C Nice over there. He got all kinds of people sitting in his chair. I don't get but 5 people a weekend. You know? Is it fair to C Nice? You know what I mean? This fool about to unionize and lose out on the money now. The money that he was getting is now factoring in, you know, it's going to be topped off because we're all going to be getting paid the same amount in certain different areas.
Okay.
So that ain't fair.
Fair. Do we need to go in what's fair again? Do we need to have this conversation on fair?
Hey, man.
Do we need to go in this about fair? Are we talking about fair? Well, we're talking about we're not talking about fair. We're talking about getting the money that you deserve when you work for a corporation. You're trying to get the most money you can.
That's leisure. With the corporation. That is a leisure. That is a leisure establishment. That's not a service.
No.
It's not a service. That's only
because people don't have to unions help, ladies and gentlemen. Go look it up. Do your research. Union help. You'll see how much money you're losing.
Stop it.
Do the research. That's all.
I want to
do the research.
I want to be the union rep for the strippers.
Do the research. You'll make some money. You'll make some money.
They're gonna make away like bandits. If they're dumb enough to give their money to a union rep, you know what I mean? When they keep it all themselves.
They keep it all themselves.
Yeah, it's just idiocy.
So they don't have. So the unions don't have no power. They don't have no connections. They don't have nothing, right? So you're better off. So you're trying to tell me you're better off as an employee by yourself than without representation?
You mean to tell me that there's already an established union for strippers? It exists. It exists.
I did not say that. I said they're working. They're working too. You're switching it up. You're not doing that.
I'm not switching it up.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. We're talking about. We're saying strippers are working to get unionized. If they didn't, trust and believe, if they didn't want these benefits or whatever the case may be, why would they go after unionization?
Man,
just to do it? Just to do it?
Hotels don't even have a union.
You think that these corporations want unions? Why you think all these companies suppress unions? Why?
Because they don't want nobody breathing down their neck telling them what they're supposed to be doing with the employees the employees that came in there and knocked on the door and asked for a job for.
They don't want to give up money. That's what it is. They don't want to give up money.
Yeah.
That's the reason why. That's the only reason why. That's the only reason why.
You hear all the time where unions say, you know what? We're going to go on strike because we want a $5 raise increase.
We want a better contract.
$5 raise increase.
We want a better contract. We see what the profits. We see the books. We want a better contract.
But here's the thing: those same contracts needs to get renegotiated from the previous ones that said, you know, we're going to keep this for 20 years, and then on the 12th year, they're hollering for another $5 raise.
They see the books.
Oh man, stop it, dude. You know what I mean? Like you said, that's
Okay, Dave. Okay, Dave. You see, okay, once again, we go to sports, right? Why? Okay, we go to sports, Dave. We go to sports. I've been producing to these top wide receivers. I'm holding out.
No, do baseball.
No. They played above the contract, Dave. They played well above. They played well above their contract. Let's renegotiate. I outperform my job. Look at all your money. Let's renegotiate. You won't be able to do that individually.
But they do it individually. The union has nothing to do with the player renegotiating their contract.
These TV
it's not
contracts.
Even close.
These TV contracts. So why do unions go up for recontract negotiations?
Union dictates the
money.
Outcome
of it's all about money. It's all about money.
So the union would be like, hey, NBA, you're going to end up getting this $7 billion deal with ESPN. We're going to up the salary cap so you can pay the players a little bit more money. That's what the union does.
So wait. You do that to do what? You do that to do what? To get more money, right?
Yeah, to give to give the companies more money to pay the players.
It doesn't matter to play. It doesn't matter if the companies get to play. The whole point is to get more money. That's all I'm saying. To get more money.
But
that's all I'm saying.
But in this case, a stripper can go in there and negotiate and be like, you know what? Look, my tips is my tips. If they can't do that and they can't pay their fee, I think they should pay a fee because every barber has to pay their chair fee if they don't own the establishment.
All I'm saying is the adult entertainment industry, why not unionize to get benefits? Because that'll be a safer environment for everybody.
Safer.
For everybody. Dave, if you're a sex worker, right? And you don't have insurance, right?
Go get it. I missed this out here. I mean, it's as simple as that.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we know who's not. He's all about the individual right here. So, hey, we're going to. Hey, this. He's all about the individual, ladies and gentlemen. He's not a team player. He's not a team player. So, he's not a team player. Hey, wrong one. Hold up. Wrong one.
Put on the Luther Vandross.
You need to stop.
Get ready for the sex work.
You need to stop. This episode of the B-Side Podcast brought to you by Black Storm Vodka, blackstormvodka.com. Distill 6 times distilled vodka for that smooth taste that my man Dave needs to understand unionization. Obviously, he needs something in that red cup, and I think Black Storm Vodka will help him. We'll see on blackstormvodka.com. Yes, ladies and gentlemen.
Chick-fil-A lemonade, hit me up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can see who's the entrepreneur, one of the entrepreneurs on the program, who does not like paying his employees. So people, do not work for Dave Perkins or any of his organizations.
1099. You can do your own taxes. You can do your own taxes. I ain't got to pay no work with comp insurance.
It must be that Windy City. Must be. So what I was going to before I got rudely interrupted about my union section over here. The non-union Dave who thinks like strippers, they get their own money. Fuck them. That's what he said. Anyhow. On this section, hold on. Okay, let me get up out of here. I got something very interesting on Knock It Off on this show here. So let me bring up this article here. Once again, it's like, are you kidding me? Once again, you got to be careful and pay attention here. So let me bring up this article so I can, brought it up twice, let me bring it up once. All right, just work with me, ladies and gentlemen. So this episode of Knock It Off. Knock It Off. I don't know if you guys have seen this. Let me share it. The Alabama shared KKK imagery by mistake, supposedly, by the chairman. Yes, Sunday night was made on Lawrence County Republican Party page, thanking the group's former chairman and welcoming the new chairman, Shannon Terry. The post shared on Twitter.
Frozen.
Every time we talk about the union, now he talk about your main KKK and say to turn off.
Both legs to create what appears to be a hooded figure. Of course, we're not going to show this, but just to let you guys know how.
Breaking up.
We just spoke about
Internet.
This as far as getting back to the case, as far as we hit. You do. Hold on. Let's see here. We're getting. Okay. We back. Can you hear me? Test. 1 2 1 2.
Yeah.
So you do have to hit the send button on whatever you do on social media. So there was no review, no nothing. So of course when you get caught, like, oops, we didn't mean it. How can you miss this? Or was it intentional?
$1,500 to $30,000 fine should be awarded. You know what I mean, to everybody for sending this out. That's what
I mean,
should happen.
how are you a leader? You're already in the South. Then you send out a post of this magnitude. And then, obviously, when you get caught, you're like, oops, didn't mean to do it. Oops, didn't mean to do it. Whenever you get caught, oops, I didn't mean to do it. So, therefore, obviously, the local NAACP.
How do you even have that kind of imagery just readily available, you know what I mean, to even send out anyway? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, how that even in the chamber? They shouldn't even be in the chamber unless you mean you just viewing that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
And
like
he
you said,
said-
$30,000 fine, bro. Hit him
And he's
up.
like, I'm not stepping down.
Yeah.
So,
He said he's not stepping down.
yeah, he said he's not going to. He said he got voted in. He did a great job since he's been in office there running, and he's not stepping down. NAACP, however, in that area, hey, they're about to say, hey, you need to step down.
Yeah.
Crazy. ain't it?
Who's gonna take his place?
I'm sure they find somebody. I'm sure they got
The,
other
de-
people waiting in
the,
line.
the,
But it's
the,
the GOP.
the deputy, his deputy.
Crazy, man. Crazy, but yeah, that's how it goes, man. That's how it goes.
Man,
What
it's
can you
like
do?
you said, terrible world we live in, man.
Terrible world. Terrible world. What can we say?
Can't go to the doctors.
Can't go
Won't
to
be
it.
unionized. You know what I mean?
But with that in mind, I highly recommend go to producejustice.com, producejustice.com. Go ahead and get a copy of the Compensatory Counter Racist Code by Neely Fuller Jr. Telling you, everything we just talked about, there's answers to this book. We need a code concept. Producejustice.com. Get the book. I'm telling you, get the book. Producejustice.com. So, any final words, ladies? I mean, gentlemen. Any final words? I was gonna say, ladies and gentlemen. Any final words? Any final? Any final words, brothers? How about that? That's better. Any final words, brothers? Before we head up out of here.
Let's see, nice.
Hey. Good show.
Uh-huh.
Great topics. I want
Yes.
to say peace and love to everybody out there.
Uh-huh.
Once again, go Knicks.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, you ain't saying nothing about the Yankees, huh?
Oh,
Hey,
Dave.
man.
He's wrong. Dave,
Those fools' arms just like they turned to rubber, dude. I don't know what happened to the little all-star break. They pitching we back to the old pitching, dude. That's all I can say.
Bob,
They
but
back
we
to
said
the
we
old
go.
pitching.
We said we go revisit this a little later.
We
in the year,
did.
didn't
We
Bob?
did.
All right.
Hey, he couldn't wait to
We
say
still
them
got time
Yankees.
to get right. We still got time
Yes.
to get right, but
Yes.
the pitching just, like I said, the pitching just fell
Hitting
off.
too. Some of y'all ain't hitting Judges. Boy, he in the stump still, ain't he?
It's all right. You know what I mean? But
That's
the
what happens
pitching
when you
is-
try when you hit too many home runs. Everything becomes a home run swing. You know, then the
That
fool
cat's
just
wrong,
striking
dude.
out.
He doing what he supposed to do.
And
I ain't
Stanton,
worried
of course, like we told him, wasn't gonna last all year.
Oh,
either,
he's the AD of baseball.
yeah. Oh,
He's
day,
Anthony
half
Davis of
man,
baseball.
Come
half
on,
a
man.
season.
Yeah, he wins the
He-
MVP at All-Star
He
game.
got a
Ain't
bad
heard from him.
Achilles, man. He got a bad Achilles. I think that's Mike
Half
Trout.
man, half a season.
Oh, damn, you brought up Trout.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just-
a fact.
Anything, Dave? Anything, Dave?
No, but you know what I mean? Like I said, man, it's a beautiful day. Like I said, our world is, you know what I mean, in a terrible place. You know what I mean? We got people defending people's choice of occupation and one of the union.
Oh my God! He must have had a
but
bad
you
incident with
guys,
strippers,
yeah.
Dave. You did. I remember in Vegas. You,
I
Vegas,
know, boy.
Vegas,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
That nigga said,
Players
"How
club,
much?
man.
How much? Wait a minute,
tried to gaffle me.
Dave.
But, you know,
Dave. Wait,
be-
nigga, I'm back
got-
at the. You was right
got-
beside me.
gotta be quick, brother. Gotta be quick. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, like I said, man, like
Yeah.
Steve Knight said, man, I want to thank you for having me on the
Yes.
show once again.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Sorry about the shades, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to make sure I look at you directly without y'all looking directly at me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
What?
But,
Go ahead.
one love.
Yes, sir. One thing I just want to bring up here, I know y'all seen it. I was just thinking the other day, right, because I seen an article where Dodge was saying that they're in the next year or two, they're going to stop production as far as the gas guzzlers of the Challenger and Charger.
The Challenger,
they're going to focus. They're focusing on EV cars, and they came out. I want to say, was it the Charger SRT electric? And people was clowning.
It looked all right. I thought.
But it was revving up the engine, and it wasn't getting that supposedly horsepower.
It was pew, pew.
Happy
little pew. Happy little pew.
Wow.
I knocked out my teeth on the microphone.
That's all.
Hey man,
man.
Have a blooper section.
So my whole thing is, I'm sitting here like, cause I don't know, whenever you're close to a police car, you start thinking, right? So I pulled up behind a police car, and I'm sitting here like, well, what are the police cars are going to look? Cause at first I was thinking like, wait a minute, are they going to get rid of the car as far as the Challenger and the Charger? Cause I'm looking at the police cars like, yo, them is nothing but Challengers. So I'm sitting here like, okay, what are they going to do? Like, what the cop car is going to look like? And then when I seen they rolled out the new SRT EV car, I'm like, these cops is going to be real ignorant. They just going to be rolling up on motherfuckers, man. You ain't going to hear them. You right?
Yeah, but we remember what them Capri Classics, you know what I'm saying, used to roll. Hey, them Chevys used to roll up on you. Knew they was coming, man. Man, you knew the fools was coming.
You ain't gonna hear nothing, man. Oh man, I don't know. I pray that we still focus on the things that we need to do whenever we see any type of police, because we are prisoners of war. Don't run. Don't do anything, any falsify fast movements. You know what I'm saying? They will shoot your ass. So I'm sitting here like they're going to roll up on cats real quiet. It's going to be interesting, fellas. It's going to be real interesting to see what these cop cars look like. With these electrical vehicles,
they change every year, right? You know what I mean? They got Ford Explorers, they got Challenger, they had the Chevrolets, you know what I'm saying? So who knows where they may get money from.
Yeah. But they're gonna be rolling up. We're gonna be rolling up.
Yeah, but one thing, buy y'all water, man. You know what I mean? California run out of water, so you keep y'all water on deck.
Where you get that from? Running out of water.
Yeah, you know what I mean, running out of water. It's all over. It's plastic. You know what I mean? The Colorado River, man, is at the lowest it's ever been, ever. There is no recorded history, you know what I mean, where it's been this low.
They find all types of shit at these
these
river floors, bodies and cars, and they finding all types of shit. Like
B-Side Podcast fans, go get your water.
Get your water. We in a serious drought out here. See, give us your handle there.
10 cases.
Hey, C Nice on Instagram. C Nice on Twitter. And at the end of the day, come on, son.
No doubt. Non-Union Dave, give us your handle.
At Dave Perkins King on Twitter if you want to reach me. Not DPDAGR8 Bob. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah, at Dave Perkins King, man.
Oh, hey, my fault.
You know what I mean? Get it right.
Hey, my fault, dog. My fault. I had it wrong on there, huh?
Yeah, get it right.
Oh, damn, my bad, man. My bad on the spell check, man. My bad.
That's why I came on with the shades. You know what I mean? Incognito.
There it is. We're going to get it right. We're going to get non-union Representative Dave right. But anyhow, you can catch me on the B-Side Podcast Q on IG. The B-Side Podcast IG on IG. Also, go to Alec Roberts on IG. Get some gear. We got hats. Check us out. Also, if you want to personally check me out, go to AR Sales 2. AR Sales 2 on IG. Also, like I said, go to alecroberts.com. You can go to the bsidepodcast.com. Check out, Blackstone Vodka. Check it out. Get some bottles. But hey, great show once again. You know what I'm saying? Strategize. Unionize. Ladies and gentlemen. No doubt. But hey, until next time, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.
Peace.